Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Prog Report podcast. This is our monthly reaction video where we feature 4 new singles, songs, videos, releases, what have you, for you to discover some new things that are either out or on their way out. And joining me as we did the last month is Daniel Levy. How you doing, man?
I'm
Or were
good,
you
man.
2
I
months
think,
ago?
yeah, I was 2 months ago. I was
You
with
might have been
January.
2 months ago. It's all a blur.
Yeah, yeah.
I am,
Last month was
well, this
Kyle.
is our,
Yeah.
this is March 2024. And yeah, I'm fresh off of being on Cruise to the Edge. Um, Maybe
Tell
some of
us
you
how it
watching this were
was
on there.
in a few words.
Yeah, man, it was a great time. It's my 6th or 7th in a row now. I've lost count. I think my 5th as a co-host on the thing, and this year
Awesome.
was as busy as ever. Amazing bands on there, lots of cool surprise things.
Hmm.
Mike Portnoy played with Jordan Rudess, with Charlie Griffith on guitar, and Joe Payne singing, and things like that. And Big Big Train were the surprise hit of the cruise. People loved seeing them. They were great. I mean, you had Haken, Riverside, Marillion, Steve Hackett, Flower Kings,
Symphony X.
Symphony X, Queensryche were
See,
ridiculous. They were so good.
yeah,
Yeah, and about 15 other bands. It was awesome.
yeah. I can't name them
And
all.
then
Yeah, it
the
looked great, man.
2025 is already announced for next year, April 4th through the 9th. Tickets or cabins aren't on sale yet, but if you're interested, if you've never been, it is absolutely a blast. And
And you might see
yeah,
some of
really
us
good.
there. Definitely Roy, but maybe some other
Yeah,
ones. You know,
I had
let's
people
see.
asking me if any of the other guys were on, for sure. And we saw a lot of Prog Report shirts. Props to anybody wearing Prog Report shirts. That was
Yeah,
really
thank
cool.
you. They're on sale
Yeah,
in the description below. Bye, bye,
we'll
bye.
put them in there. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, man. Anything new with you before we get started?
Honestly, man, haven't listened to a lot of new music except for the new Pineapple Thief. That's an album that I've been coming back to a lot, and the new Big Big Train too. But yeah, working on some of my own music, just busy with work and school and everything. But it's all good. Happy to be back here and doing podcasts again.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one.
Awesome. What we got?
We're
This
gonna
is all
kick off
surprise to
with
me, so
yeah, great. So you'll love it. The first one here is "Whom Gods Destroy." We featured their first single, I think, a few months ago. This is the latest single, I think the 4th one by now, called "The Decision." The album
hmm.
dropped on Friday, as did this lyric video. Album's getting really good reviews. I think it's really, really just awesome. It's a great fun record. The playing on it is ridiculous. I'm a big fan of Dino's vocals as well, Dino Jalusic. But Bruno Valverde's, like, if you don't know him as a drummer, get ready because he's amazing. Yaz Nomura on bass is ridiculous. And of course, you got Derek Sherinian and Bumblefoot on guitar. So, yeah, actually, this 4th song might be my favorite on the record.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll check it out a little bit and we'll skip around here. So let's see what we got.
Nice. Let's do it.
I love the drum and bass sounds on this record throughout.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I got a lot to say actually because I haven't had the time, a chance to listen to the whole album, so it's my first time listening to this. The intro is really cool. Funnily enough, it reminds me of one of Temek's songs. I think it's the instrumental has like a very similar kind of riff, and the rhythms with the drum and bass following up in the displaced snare, like in the rhythm. It's really
yeah,
interesting. I really like Dino's vocals, especially in the chorus. The vocal harmonies are really top notch. And the part just before that, with I assume it's a pre-chorus, that he has a
yeah.
line and then a bumblefoot on the guitar countering that same
Follows it.
line. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, very cool the way they did it. Yeah. So this like got me even more excited to check it out. So I'll
Yeah,
for
it has a
sure
great
give some
hook, and
time
then
this week.
there's a
Yeah.
whole breakdown later where they do some shredding and all that stuff. But
Hmm.
I really dig the sound of this. I think it has a great melody within all the metal and going on, and yeah, I think to me they really focus on the songs. I think that's what maybe a lot of the impression people think is that it's just five guys shredding, but there was no real shredding. You know what I'm saying? Like the playing you can tell is
Oh
kind of
yeah.
good, but I mean, there's a song there, and so I think that's a good mix. I recommend this album. I think it's really solid.
Yeah, and I think it's the challenge in the musicianship. When the musician is so good, it has to level down, to make it listenable and more enjoyable for the listener. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be like shredding all the time. So it's good to know that they were able to do that. At least on this song. I'll have to check out the others, but yeah,
Yep. All right, cool. Yep.
cool. What we
Starting
got
off strong.
next? Let's see.
Let's see what we have here.
What's
Okay.
happening? Okay.
Um
Well, this one I
Wheel.
know. Yeah, I love this
Okay.
song, man.
Yeah, this song is great. So
Been
Wheel
listening
have
to
a
it a
new
lot.
album
Yeah.
coming out on May 3rd, called Charismatic Leaders. We've been fans of theirs from the previous record, and I think it was the Rumination EP that came out a little while back. And these guys are
Yeah.
really solid. They have a little bit of kind of a Tool vibe, but a little bit more streamlined, shorter, catchier songs, but similar kind of sound. I feel like.
Yeah, and the like
Um,
aggressive vocals, but not like super harsh, and like heavy
I love
guitars.
I love
Yeah.
their energy, and I think they just have a really cool sound. I really dig this song. I think it's the first song off the new record. It just punches you right in the gut,
Yeah.
right from the beginning. So really
I think
cool
the
stuff.
intro is like fantastic. You actually,
Yeah,
when we were together in person a couple weeks ago, you played the song for me the first time. Like the intro, like right out of the gate, just it's good. Like a lot of energy.
yeah. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, again, the sound of this is just right when the bass kicks in.
Smoldering, bracing for what might begin, imbibing the bitterness,
He has a great voice too, underrated.
Yeah, I like
snuffing
his
out
voice.
the light within,
I love the guitar riffs in this verse here.
deform and redefine, emulate and amplify, shaping what's to come.
So good.
Feeding on the pain we hide. Flickering out again. Speak your mind.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of a weird tune a little bit because there's not like an obvious chorus, right? It
Yeah, not really. They have this like weird breakdown
yeah
towards the end that you don't expect at all. Like it caught me off guard a couple of times,
yeah it
even
has like
after
its own
listening to the song.
section. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's cool though.
Awesome. I love this song. I'm excited for the rest of the album. I listen to some of their songs like all the time. Their most popular song is called Vultures, I think. And it has a super like hooky chorus as well. and their, I guess, title song, they have a song called Wheel too, which is just a festival of awesome riffs. If you don't know the band, start with those songs, start with the new one. I really like them, enjoy their work, so I'm excited for this
The
new one.
track Momentum too. That was a few years ago that they had put out.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, that's a good
that's
one.
really good. Good video. And they're coming to tour the U.S. in May, which is cool. They've been touring. They were just in the U.S. before.
Hmm.
Now they're coming back. I think they toured with Vola.
Yeah.
That's a good match. Those bands
Oh
together.
yeah, for sure.
I like all these new bands coming out.
Yeah,
A lot of
man.
good
I really
stuff.
want to see them live. Like, I would have loved to catch that show. If I've got that show. Vola
I'm gonna
and
have
Wheel,
to.
like two modern bands that.
So in the U.S., when they come back, they're touring with a band called Aviations, which we've featured before. That's a killer
Yeah.
band too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully catching that one. All right, moving on. What do we got?
I don't know. We're going well. I
Okay.
have oh, ooh,
Chinese band O. It is
oh.
pronounced O. The OU is pronounced O. They sing in Chinese. What's cool about this album, this is their second album on Inside Out. It comes out on April 26th, I think. Yeah, April 26th. And this album was co-produced by Devin Townsend. He
Oh.
also mixed it, and he is featured on a song. I think it's a future single. The album sounds amazing as you would expect with Devin involved. I think they had something interesting with the first record. This seems to have, with Devin's help, made a little bit more sense out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's still a
I,
bit
I
odd. It's still
listened
a
to
bit
some of the
weird, but
songs on the first one. I remember it being like really, really out there and weird. If you're
yeah.
like one of those people that like, man, prog's all the same now, listen to the same thing, then you have to go check this out, I guess, because
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've
it's
made
very
that
different,
argument.
right?
If you're gonna
Yeah.
say, "Oh, whom God destroys, the like anyone else," and Wheels, like, well, then like this because this isn't right. If you want to be like,
Yeah.
it has to be 100% original. But listen, she has a really cool, interesting voice, and they're for sure doing something different and original. So I would,
Hmm.
I think it's cool. Let's check it out.
Good luck counting the time signatures on this.
Right?
That's what I've been trying to do this whole song, and I'm not able to figure it out. And that was the chorus, right? Because that was the most normal part of the
Yeah,
song.
seems like
Yeah,
memorable.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was like straighter a little bit, like easier to read. But yeah, it does
but
sound great, like production wise.
it's
Definitely like
interesting. I mean,
an
it's hard to
improvement. Yeah.
sort of know what's going on sometimes with it, but it's cool. I think it's different,
Yeah, and
man.
I can definitely see an audience. Like, I know a lot of younger guys are interested in this like crazy math, uh, kind of progressive metal with lots of twists and turns, and everything is different all the time. That kind of thing. It's less melodic and more like constructed meticulously. In a weird way.
Yeah.
So definitely, I see an audience for that, and even though it's not me, probably, I still am able to appreciate this, right?
Right. Am I going to put this on when I'm just hanging around? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
don't think I would turn it off if I heard it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
But it's cool. I think there's definitely an audience for this. I think people like it. I think I don't know that you could have picked a better match or producer than Devin for them
Oh yeah, because he will
get them
understand all
into
the
the right
crazy stuff
audience
that he. Yeah.
and know what to do with it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So cool. All right, we're flying here, flying along. Last one.
Yeah, it's
I know
good.
you'll like this one. A little
Oh,
tangent
nice.
for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. Yeah.
The North Sky is the first
So
single
when is
from the
this
new
album out?
album. This one comes out on May 10th. The album is
Oh,
called
okay,
To
yeah.
Follow Polaris. Now, what's cool about this album is if you see there the logo in the video, it says Tangent for One, real small. So on this one, pretty much Andy Tillison did everything by himself. He plays all the
Hmm.
instruments, wrote everything. It's it's so crazy how talented that guy is, and he's such a
Uh-huh.
weird dude,
Yeah,
but he's like
definitely.
the nicest guy also, and just a musical genius, one of these crazy
Yeah,
musical
yeah,
guys.
totally. Like for the guy to do something like this, I've listened to this song. Obviously not the full version yet, as it is not out. But man, he just finds some like interesting like keyboard sounds and metrics and like, cool dynamics with like all the instruments. I love the Tangent. I've listened to like pretty much everything they put out. Even though the first one is still my favorite, I think that record's really strong. I appreciate
Yeah, that's
all
a
the
classic.
albums, and some of like the most recent ones are really really good. So yeah.
Yeah, I think this song is a lot of fun. I dig it. Let's check it
Hmm.
out.
Let's do it.
in the North Sky. In the North Sky. In the North Sky. That's where I'll find everything I'm searching.
That's the tangent keyboard sound right there.
Yes, that's what I was talking about, man.
I follow the North
And that bass
Star.
tone.
When all around me seems to be going south, there's a light in the cold sky that's always shining between all the fear and doubts. And if I ever get there, I'll be sure to call a fixed point in the heavens that's way beyond the walls. In the North Sky, that's where I'll find everything I'm searching. In the North Sky, everything I need is there.
So good.
Pleiades are blaring. So
Yeah, that's fun, man. I want to go a little bit later here and see, like, check out like some kind of breakdown, see what he's doing.
Hmm.
Skip a little bit.
North Sky, that's where I'll find everything I'm searching. In the North Sky, everything I need is
Oh, that was the ending. Oh, there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing at the end with just like credits. That's funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I love that song. I think it's a really fun one.
Yeah, man, it has such like a particular vibe, you know? I really, really enjoy the Tangent. It's in that area of bands that are like weird, sometimes funny, but always entertaining. Like I put them together with like, I don't know, like Beardfish, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
vibe that's like really cool music to put you up, you know?
Yep. And actually, and it's real traditional progressive rock. Like
Yeah.
that's like sometimes it's metal, sometimes it's weird. It's like, but this is like straight down. This is prog as we know it,
Hmm.
down the middle, like
Exactly. Yeah.
keyboards and solos and things and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Weird
Other things
voices
coming
and
out.
sound effects. Yeah.
We never talked about there's the Transatlantic Live at Morse Fest that they announced, this big mammoth box set that's coming out in
Hmm.
April also, which is pretty cool. You were at that Morse Fest, right, with the two nights of
Yes.
Transatlantic,
Yep.
and
One of the
and
best weekends
also
ever.
yeah, well, and there's more stuff coming. I'm sure we'll cover some more stuff as we continue to do these. Yep. And new Wheel of Prague episode coming soon. We got another one coming down. No
Not as
surprise.
good. I'm not on
I'm not.
it. So, but yeah, you can skip that one altogether. Yeah, don't
We got
worry.
to get you on one. It's been.
Yeah,
When was
man,
the
it's been a
last one you
while.
were on? It's been a while since you
Oh,
were.
it's
You did.
oh, I did
Was OPEC the
OPAT.
last one you did?
Probably. It's been a while, man.
Wow, you haven't been one in a long time.
Yeah, yeah. We got to do some other Swedish band.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
get to it. We're trying to space them out.
Yeah, 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 for
All right.
sure.
Anyway, as always, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts, on all our socials, progreport.com. Send us bands you think we should do, songs we should check out, all that kind of stuff. We're always reading emails and checking out stuff. All right. And we'll see you all again very soon. See ya.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on all our socials and on progreport.com for all your news, interviews, reviews, and more. And we'll see you again real soon. Thanks.